I don't like the way I look on video, Christina. I just hate that I feel this way. I know that my childcare program can really benefit from me recording more videos and going live. I just can't get myself to go live. That's what we're going to discuss in this week's podcast episode. Welcome to the Grow Your Daycare podcast. My name is Christina Rizakos, and today we're going to talk about the big elephant in the room, why not going live is hurting your childcare business, and how to gain trust from more local families, okay? So I want you guys to understand that this right here, this not going live or this fear of video is the most common fear that I get from my clients, even the ones that are paying us to help them with Facebook ads. And they know as soon as they sign their contract that I will ask them to record a few videos for me for the ad campaigns. They still have a hard time with this, okay? So if you are someone that just does not like being on video, this is going to be a good episode for you. Hopefully it's going to help you kind of get out of your way and change your mind. And you will see that you can definitely have fun with this, and you can use video in so many fun ways, but more importantly, you can use video to get more enrollments and to get more moms and dads in your inbox asking you for information, okay? So in today's competitive childcare industry, you have to gain the trust of local families, and that is crucial to your business, okay? So there's no other way to go around it. Parents have choices these days. The online space is super crazy. There's so many things happening. Parents are scrolling throughout the day. They have to be able to trust you, and you as a business owner have to be able to really position yourself as someone that can be trusted, okay? So social media platforms are they're a great way to get that visibility, but many providers just miss a key opportunity to build trust, and that is by not going live, okay? So going live on your feeds is just a great way for you to connect with your community in real time, get them to ask you questions. But I know that you're probably avoiding it, and you're probably thinking, I don't need to do that. I'll just create a little graphic, or I'll just record the kids playing. People don't need to see me. They just want to see the kids, right? So we're going to talk about some common misconceptions about going live and why not doing it could be harmful to your business, right? And I know you don't want that. I know that if you're in this business, it is because you I hope, have a heart of gold, that you love working with children, and you know that you can really encourage kids learning and early learning and just really stimulate the kids in an amazing way to give them the best experience before they're off in school, right? So we're going to share some tips on how you can easily overcome challenges of not going live so that you can attract more local families, okay? So the first misconception is, I'm too busy to go live. And I get it, especially if you're running a small center. You are most probably super busy because you're probably a solopreneur doing everything on your own throughout the day. And the last thing you want to be doing is, flipping your camera over and recording yourself. I get it, okay? But you have to really understand that that's not good enough, okay? It's not good enough. I get it. You're managing your daily operations. You got the kids going on. Yeah, you have the administrative tasks on the side too. So, recording video is probably the last thing you want to do. But it's not something, recording a live video, for example, once a week is not something that's going to take a lot of your time, okay? You can definitely start with a short, simple live session. So this can be 5 minutes maximum. Max 5 minutes, okay? Where you're doing a quick live and you can kind of showcase something that you're already doing. So for example, let's say the kids are playing with Play-Doh, or there's a cooking activity, or you're doing something really fun in your yard and you want to share about this with the families in your program, people that are following in social media. You can just record that live. You can kind of start by introducing the activity, right? And then flipping your camera over and kind of showing the scene, right? The behind the scenes look of what the kids are doing, but doing this in live time. And maybe by doing this a few minutes every week, you're going to see that it's not so bad. You're going to see how moms and dads are actually engaged more with you. They get excited when they get that alert on their phone, right? They're probably going to say hi under the comments. And it's a great way for you to connect, okay? And again, it does not need to take you more than 5 minutes a week. And I'm pretty sure you've got 5 minutes a week, okay? Misconception number 2, I am just not good on camera. I don't like the way I look. And I get very nervous. I don't like the way I sound. I don't want to fumble, and I just don't want to do it. Okay. So listen, many childcare providers are shy about being on camera. So, whether that's a fear of making a mistake or maybe not looking professional enough, but live videos are much less about perfection and more about authenticity. Parents want to see the real you, not a polished, scripted version of you, okay? So I want you to always keep that in mind. So how can we get over this misconception? How can we get over this hump? If you're nervous about going live, maybe start by doing a test run. Maybe go live for a few minutes with a few friends or family members watching, right? You can actually set that in your settings where you can just ask Facebook to show this live video to either no one or to a few close friends, okay? This is going to help you get used to the live experience. So I want you to keep in mind that parents want to connect with you as a person, so not just a business. So they're looking for a provider that they can trust with their kids, and going live helps humanize your business. It really puts a face of the brand out there. They put a face behind the business, the program. So it's just a great way for you to kind of build that connection. So if you are someone that really does not like being in front of the camera, try going live on your friends' feeds, or even with nobody. You can set that on your Facebook profile and just see how that goes. And once you start doing that, you'll see that it's not that bad, okay? Misconception number 3, going live doesn't make a difference, okay? So some providers believe that live videos won't attract more families or make a tangible difference in their business, but live videos are one of the best ways to engage your community and foster trust. There's the T word again. So when parents see you interact with them directly, they answer their questions in real time and show behind the scenes glimpses of your program, of your center or your facility, they feel so much more comfortable and connected. Okay. So if that's something that you are struggling with, I want you always keep this in mind, that live videos are just a great opportunity for you to show off your center's culture, share important updates, and just address common parents' concerns. Maybe you can host like a Q&A session, or maybe provide some valuable tips that have to do with early learning education, or maybe even just give like a simple virtual tour of your space. The key here is the real-time interactions, because it does build transparency and trust. And that we know is essential for you guaranteeing enrollments, okay? Misconception number 4, I don't have the right equipment. So if you are someone that is listening to me right now and you are thinking, well, I just don't have the right equipment and I don't have money to go buy a fancy camera, I want you to stop right now, because you do not need fancy equipment. Right now, I'm actually recording this episode in my closet, in my bedroom, off of my iPad. Like, I don't have a microphone set up. I'm not sitting on a desk. I am in the closet with a glass of water, the light on, and I am just recording this off of the voice notes of my iPad, okay? So do not assume that you need fancy equipment to go live. It's not true. All you need is a regular smartphone, which I'm pretty sure you have. And they all, for the most part, have amazing cameras and microphones for live streaming, okay? So I want you to start with what you have. If you have a simple smartphone with a decent camera and a stable internet connection, so make sure that you have some decent lighting. Maybe you stay like a window, or if you have natural lighting in your facility, and find a quiet place for your live session. So maybe you can do this while the kids are sleeping or before everybody comes in the morning. Just make sure that parents can hear you well, and that you're not wobbling around all over the place. So make sure that your phone is stable. And I promise you that parents will not care, right? It's enough. You don't need to have really expensive equipment to go live. You're showing the real you, you're showing your loving environment, and that's what parents want to see, okay? So how can going live help you gain local trust? Because I talk about trust, the T word, a lot. Again, if parents don't feel that they can trust you, they will not book a visit with you. That's just the way it is. And what I have seen with providers and center owners that take me up on my offer of recording live videos is that, number one, it helps with real-time connection. So this is not something that they're going to see maybe like a week later. If people are on their phone throughout the day, so if parent is scrolling and you just happen to be live, they can actually ask you questions and connect with you in real time. So that is amazing. They can ask you questions, send you some thumbs up or some hearts, and that also helps you with the algorithm so that Facebook keeps it in the feed longer. Okay, it also helps you be more transparent because you have nothing to hide. You're going live, you're providing with behind the scenes look of what the kids are doing in your program throughout the day, and parents just feel comfortable with you because they know your practices, they know what the routine looks like, and they feel that this is like you genuinely care about the service that you're providing. Okay, it also helps with community engagement. So going live can also help you connect with your local community, not just potential clients, right? So you can collaborate with local businesses to showcase community events and build a network that fosters trust and credibility. I actually had a client of mine. She owned a daycare center. It was a center and a pre-K. And she would go live on her Instagram account with a local business owner that also served local families. And they would just connect every week for 1 hour. And it was a different topic all the time. And parents can ask them questions. And it was so great to see how she went from someone that was super nervous to someone that was doing this like off the cuff every single week. Okay. So few final tips for going live. Number one, schedule regular sessions. So if you are going to commit to, let's say, every Wednesday at a specific time, make sure that you're keeping it consistent, because what you're going to start to see is that parents that are following you are going to expect you to be on live, right? So that's really fun. And it's something that you can definitely stay consistent with. So whatever works for you, if it's weekly or bi-weekly or even once a month, pick your time, pick your consistency, and then show up. Number two, promote your lives ahead of time. Okay, so this is something really fun that you can do. You could create a simple graphic in Canva, and you can alert your followers that, hey, join us tomorrow. Let me know if you have a question in the comments. I'll be going live at this time and answering questions, right? And number three, engage with viewers. So if someone pops up, you can say hi to them in lifetime. You can ask people to send you emojis or to comment with their questions, and do this when you're live so that the engagement can go up, so that more and more people will actually see your video. Okay. So I hope that this kind of helps you kind of get out of your way when it comes to live video. I hope that you understand that you're not the only one that is struggling with, I don't have time, I don't have the equipment, I don't have the know-how, I just don't look good on camera, and really, really trust yourself in trying this out and seeing what comes of it. Okay. So let me know in the comments if you're going to decide to go live. Let me know what you decide what the topic is going to be. I'd love to know. Other than that, have an amazing rest of your week, you guys, and I will see you guys again next week. Bye for now.